So g'day everyone, look, I'm here with Gary from Optitec Mover. Now, this is an absolutely fantastic product, I know from first-hand use, but seeing as I've got the expert here, Gary's here with us right now. Tell us about the Optitec Mover, Gary.
Okay, Roy, this is our latest model, which will move a 3.5 tonne van. It's not going to push it up a steep hill, but it'll turn it, spin it around, virtually spin it on the spot, manoeuvre even tandem wheel vans without any problems at all. We've got quite a few videos here which show it in operation. That's on grass there. Doesn't work on every grass. All grass is different, you know. That's dry and firm, so obviously you can see it working really well on our Sunland Patriot.
This is a hell of a
terrific.
This is a heck of a good product for being able to manoeuvre caravan without. But just looking at that video, there was no one operating. How does that work?
Well, we've got the remote control here, so you just stand back, let this do all the work for you. There's no physical work, none of this lugging levers around or pulling and tugging. It's just all done 4 buttons, forward, back, left and right, and it's absolutely easy to operate.
So you're saying you could be standing at the back of the caravan and operating this, making sure that you're not going to hit a wall or something like that, and you just do it with this remote control?
Yeah, because it's radio rather than infrared, like a normal TV infrared, you have to point it at it.
But yeah,
with the radio, you can be 50 yards away. You can be right down the back of your driveway or anywhere you like, so you can see what you're actually doing.
We can see that on this video that's playing now. That's a really tight fit, and you're just standing there manoeuvring a boat into a very tight location.
Yep, he's got an inch or two each side, and you can see by the angle of the brickwork here, he's pushing it uphill there on that brick paving, and that's a bar crusher, which is just under 2 tonne. It's a reasonable weight.
Good boat, the bar crusher, by the way, I should point out.
Yep, nice boat. Very, very good. But that made it so easy. The guy who owns this boat told me that it took him an hour and a half to do that with a car, because it's almost impossible. But with this, 5 minutes and it's up the driveway.
So your product's not limited to caravans, as you're showing here. It's boats, trailers, in fact, anything that's on wheels that needs to be tightly manoeuvred, this product's great for. But look, I've already got my caravan set up there, and it doesn't have one of these, so how do I attach that to my caravan?
Okay, it fits the same as a normal jockey wheel. Most caravans, that can just swap over with your normal jockey wheel. In this case, on the boat, we have an additional clamp which clamps back to the fold-up jockey wheel clamp. This fold-up jockey wheel is on this side, we have that on that side. We have a whole arrangement of clamps over in the corner there that fit every size caravan or trailer, so it doesn't matter what it is. Even the European style vans, the Adrias and all those sort of European ones with the Elco chassis, we have a special clamp just for those. The 6-inch or 150mm chassis, the same as my Sunland Patriot. It's just a matter of clipping it on. It's a 2-minute job, and that way it makes it versatile, because you can swap over from your standard jockey wheel to our machine, which is what we've got here. We've got our clamp on the side of this Jayco van. In the centre there, he's got his traditional standard jockey wheel still sitting there. So that way you can just swap over. He's powering from a jump starter pack here, because he didn't have the lead from the van with the Anderson plug, so that's how he chose to power it. But normally you pick up the
So that's right, it's running off 12-volt power, so you need to have a battery or one of these type of thing, or the best bet, of course, would be to have a Anderson plug fitted to the A-frame of your caravan. So if you're buying a caravan and you want to get an Optitec mover, you should really ask for an Anderson plug, a powered Anderson plug to the A-frame, so you can plug it in.
Yep, which is what we've got on our Sunland van, and it makes it so simple. You just clip it on, clamp it up, plug it in, and within 2 minutes you're driving.
Away you go.
You're driving your van around.
Gary, I buy one of these units and I fit it to my van. What sort of life expectancy would I get out of it? How long do you think it's going to last for?
I'd expect you should see, well, motor and gearbox, it's all machine steel gears. I'd expect you get 15 years out of the motor gearbox before you'd have to touch anything. It's a solid rubber tyre, which is, it's a very heavy duty solid rubber tyre.
Yeah.
People say it looks like plastic, but it's solid
actually
rubber.
solid rubber.
We have that made by a company who do forklift tyres and so on. So this is very durable, very long lasting. So I wouldn't think you'd be changing that for many years.
But let's
either.
just say the unimaginable happened and somehow I managed to damage my Optitec mover. Can I get parts for it?
Yes, we have every part, even for our first model, which was around 7 years ago. It doesn't matter what you require, we have all the parts in our store. So parts are not something that we go through too often, I must say. It's very tough machine, so the motor, gearbox, as I say, all steel gears, you're never likely to break that. If you bend a handle or a shaft or pole or something, we've got all those in stock and they're not expensive. Every part is quite cheap.
As you know, I actually do own one of these Opti movers and I've used it a fair bit, so I can actually literally contest that what Gary's saying is absolutely spot on. What a brilliant little device it is to be able to manoeuvre the vans around nice and tight. But this isn't the only product you have either, is it? You've got some other products. You've got the trolley bag that you can buy, so you can actually put that into a bag to lug it around and store it.
So with the machine in it already, and that makes it easy to store, you can just fold that up, and thick padded bag, pocket for the remote control, so zip it up, you can literally pack it up and put it in the boot. So
that's got the Optitec mover in there at the moment, hasn't it?
Yep, which is 22 kilos.
Right, so that was going to be my next question. I mean, I just saw the way you picked that up then. It's obviously not, it's either not that heavy or incredibly strong. So.
Well, you can see me, I'm not a big guy, but it's 22 kilos, as they say, a bag of cement, and it's got a handle to pick it up there, so it's not. I
love the
bad.
fact it's on wheels though, because
you can wheel
just
it along.
wheel it in and out, wheel it up to the van, clip it on, and away you go.
Well, what my wife does is wheel it straight to the van, grabs it, pulls it out, just clips it straight on there. You don't have to do any lifting.
Yeah. What a beautiful idea. So aside from the Optitec and this, you've got another product which is unique to yourself as well, don't you?
The glass safe is, we call it glass safe. It's designed to go up in the top shelf of pretty much every van. We've got 3 of these in our Sunland van. Fits in the top shelf so you can shut the door, and it's made so you can put champagne glasses and real glass. If you've got a really sharp knife, you don't want it belting around in your door.
I'll say.
You can fit it in there, and cups, glasses. So yeah, we made these at only $10.
What a great little invention, Gary. Look, not everyone's able to come to the Caravan Show. Again, COVID restrictions and so forth. Mm-hmm. And I know you do most caravan shows, don't you? So if you go to a caravan show, you can come and meet Gary and get one of these products. But let's just say, for instance, I can't get to the show. How do people get to buy these things?
Okay, you can contact us over the phone. You can look up our website, which is optitec.com.au, and we're happy to answer any question, any information anyone wants that isn't on our website. We're available all the time. Most of this information is on our website. Anything you want to know about the machine, all the videos you see here, they're all on our website on optitec.com.au. We're happy to answer any calls. So a lot of people have got specific questions, and
we really need to make sure that the information up there on links with this, which we'll do. That's one of his fortes. Mm-hmm. All right, Gary, thank you very much for taking the time and talking to us this morning. I know it's going to be very busy in a minute when the show doors open. They'll all be running in here, rushing in to buy their Optitec movers. Yep. And thanks very much for your time, and we'll see you on the next one. We're moving on.
Thank you.